Alright, hey guys, what is going on? Steven back again, and it's time for another video from the Templin Institute. The topic for today's video? Holy Terra. Here we go. Access denied. Holy Terra.
The breadth of the Imperium spans across 1,000,000 worlds, from the Arctic wasteland that is Valhalla to the towering hives of Armageddon. Each day, hundreds are lost to invasion, plague, or the warp, while hundreds more are rediscovered, colonized, and liberated.
That's pretty crazy that hundreds of planets have just been rediscovered.
A millennia of strife has dissolved its oceans, its soil is barren, and its air is toxic. So revered is this place, however, that of the untold billions of pilgrims who flock to it each year, the few that arrive will likely never leave. In ancient times, it was known as Earth. In the 41st millennium, it is Holy Terra.
Holy Terra.
The capital and throne world of the Imperium, Terra is effectively a planet-wide temple dedicated to the worship of the Emperor of mankind.
Why
the
would
Emperor
anyone want to
resides
leave?
here still, entombed and sustained within the Golden Throne. His presence alone has made Terra a sacred world of power and majesty that for many in the Imperium remains only a place of legend and myth. Those blessed to call the planet home are the highest servants of the Emperor, the holiest clergy of the ecclesiarchy, the aristocratic families of the Navis Nobilite, and the most powerful military officers, scribes, and bureaucrats.
Basically the most
Countless more
important
toil
people.
as serfs and thralls, who serve across Terra's countless manufactoria, producing the infrastructure that preserves the planet's endless labyrinth of bureaucracy. They suffer in terrible squalor, their greatest hope that their offspring might one day join the priesthood of Earth, or be accepted as a clerk or adept of the lowest order. Terra's entire surface is covered in continent-sized edifices of state, including the Imperial Palace, the Ecclesiarchical Palace, the Temple of the Assassinorum, the Quarter of the Navigators, and the hundreds, if not thousands, of departmental headquarters of the Adeptus Terra, the Imperial government. Even the Imperial
basically the most
Inquisition is
important
said to
people and the
maintain
most
its
important,
greatest stronghold on Terra, far beneath the southern polar ice
branches of the military, I guess.
Foreboding statues of
Basically
angels,
live there.
Primarchs, and all the heroes of the Imperium have made Holy Terra the defining example of Imperial architecture. Its soaring buildings and breathtaking avenues have been imitated across the galaxy, but never surpassed. A square
what are
meter
these
of
videos
land
from?
on Terra is worth more than a palace on any other hive world.
These must be from a video
In
game.
orbit, enormous cities and stations are anchored, ancient even when the Imperium was new. These are surrounded by countless defense platforms, laser batteries, and the Phalanx, the mobile fortress monastery of the Imperial Fist's Adeptus Astartes chapter. Terra is the most heavily fortified world in the galaxy, and among its defenders are elite
I know I
units
probably asked this
drawn
before,
from
but what's
every
that
branch
red-
of the Imperial military, from
red
Battlefleet
one in the
Solar
top
of the Imperial
left-hand
Navy
corner
to
there?
Inquisitorial stormtroopers. An attack on Terra itself has been
Was that like
regarded
Terminator
as
armor
unfathomable,
from
yet
Warhammer
more than
30K?
once it has come to pass. At the peak of the Horus Heresy, the traitor legions fought across Terra and laid siege to the Imperial Palace itself. For a time, sections of the planet were occupied and corrupted, and billions of Imperial civilians were butchered and sacrificed to the Dark Gods. When the Emperor prevailed, his loyal servants set about restoring the planet, and millennia later, few relics of that dark age remain.
Well, at least they took it
Thousands
back.
of years of planning has ensured that such an attack could never come again. But as the time of ending dawns across the galaxy, and reality itself is split asunder, not even Terra has been spared. For the first time since Horus was cut down, demons have struck, however briefly, at the very heart of the Imperium. While swiftly
Of course the
destroyed,
demons have.
their very presence on the throne world suggests that Terra is not invincible. For humanity, the survival of
There
Terra
he
is
is.
paramount. Within the chambers of the Astronomicon,
God
a
Emperor
massive
himself.
apparatus located deep beneath the Himalaysian mountains,
Such
the
a cool
Emperor
picture.
projects a great beacon of light into the warp.
I don't think I've really seen
Without
this picture
this guidance,
before.
faster than light travel would be impossible, and the Imperium would not long survive. The countless worlds of the Imperium have endured countless years against the terrors of the galaxy. But if mankind is able to strike down the encroaching darkness and bring about a new age of peace and progress, there can be no doubt that the first sign of salvation will be found on holy Terra alone. Should the Emperor and his servants fail, then Terra will simply be the last to fall, a solitary fortress alone in the galaxy, before it too is consumed by a tide of heretical rebellion, genocide, and the damnation of chaos.
Just imagine if Holy Terra ever fell.
In Atlas, the Templin Institute
Oh, that was quick.
investigates the most storied place.
Oh, like 5.5 minutes. Wow. That was a pretty short video. There we go. Holy Terra. Basically just the planet where, you know, Golden Throne, the Emperor lives, resides, sits. And then, of course, you know, the most important people, the headquarters for, I guess, branches of the military, I guess. You know, kind of like, you know, having like the Pentagon, the White House, and everything just all together and stuff like that. So, but it is basically the most well-defended planet. And I believe, as they said, it would be the last beacon, the last place to fall. If, you know, if anything ever happened, you know, just fall back to Holy Terra and just regroup with whoever's there. Well, yeah, it's pretty crazy that millions of planets are lost and then hundreds are rediscovered. Who knows what, you know, find on those planets. You know, with 9th edition, you know, all sorts of new things. I mean, I really don't know, you know, the lore and fluff anymore. I mean, I'm still 3rd edition, I believe. I think I still got my my rule book somewhere. I think it's downstairs, and it was actually autographed by one of the people who helped write the rule book, you know. So I mean, so I'm still way old school. I'm sure, you know, so much stuff has changed since like 3rd edition, I think it is, 3rd or 4th edition, to all the way up to 9th. So will be interesting. You know, this is one's, you know, 9th edition, all about the Necrons, the Silent King returning and stuff like that. Who knows what will be next. Would be really interesting to see what the Emperor would think if he was ever able to come back and see, you know, all the shrines and worshiping him and all that stuff. You know, I can just only imagine what he'd be like. Probably like, I don't know, face palm or who knows. But anyways, there we go. Another awesome video from the Templin Institute, Holy Terra. I think there's only a few more videos left to do for 40k. I know I still have this one here. I'll probably save this one for last because I think this one is the longest. About 21 minutes long, since usually they do, you know, these little outros and stuff like that. Yeah, so this one was like 5.5 minutes, so like 30 seconds of outro there. So, you know, I think I might save that one for last just because that one's like 21 minutes. And then I'll move on to the fantasy ones. And I do have a couple other videos that I plan on getting to. You know, I found some pretty interesting stuff on Reddit. People are they're taking Total War Warhammer 2, and they're kind of like making battles all cinematic like. I don't know, I came across one. I think it was like the Total War Reddit page, and it had like, I think it was like 1,000 upvotes and stuff like that. So it must have been really good. And I guess from the little screenshot or yeah, I guess screenshot or you know, just the main picture of it, it looks like it's all cinematic and stuff like that, some sort of cinematic battle. So I mean, it must be pretty good. So I look forward to checking that out. But yeah. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the thumbs up button, that'd be awesome. Remember, feel free to subscribe to my channel, follow me on social media, links are in the description box below, and of course leave me all your thoughts and comments. You know, just let me know what you guys think about Holy Terra. You know, what would the Emperor say? What would the Emperor do if he ever came back and saw, you know, the way everything is, all the worshipping of him, and you know, just the way everything is now. Let me know. Anyways, stick around. More videos are on the way, and I'll see you guys next time.